This is the Dallas Morning News. It's Tuesday, November 26th. It will be mostly sunny in Dallas today with a high of 62. A few clouds may dot the sky tonight with a low of 53. And get ready to bundle up, North Texas. The recent roller coaster weather, including a warm-up over the weekend, is taking a plummet this week with 2 cold fronts expected. After a brief warm-up on Wednesday, a second cold front overnight into Thanksgiving brings another batch of cooler air. High temperatures on Thanksgiving will be in the 50s. Conditions may become icy overnight. Right now, there's no rain in the forecast this week in Dallas. In other news, Joni Lamb, CEO of Bedford-based Daystar Television Network, shared her first public comments Monday after her son's firing earlier this month from the family TV empire. She said the decision to terminate him came after a 15-month review of her son's performance and his refusal to take any steps to satisfy a detailed performance improvement plan put in place. In an interview last week, Jonathan Lamb said he believed he was removed from the network's board and from his role as vice president in April 2023, and later put on a performance improvement plan because he refused to sign a non-disclosure agreement. In her video, Joni Lamb said the death of her husband Marcus divided the family. Joni and Marcus Lamb co-founded Daystar in the 1990s. Marcus served as CEO until his death in November 2021. Joni married Doug Weiss in 2023. Jonathan said last week a rift grew between him and his mother because he had religious objections to her marriage to Weiss. The Christian Post reported in May that Weiss filed for divorce from his previous wife, Lisa, 2 months after Marcus Lamb's death. Next up, the silence from the tower atop St. John's Episcopal Church always bothered Dennis Stuckerjürgen. The once glorious reverberations from the church's historic bell stopped nearly 35 years ago. Attempt after attempt to get the massive 145-year-old bell operating again failed. Solutions were deemed too expensive. When Father David Houck arrived at the church 18 years ago, he found congregants still grieving the bell's loss, but was convinced that repairing the 250-pound bronze alloy object encased at the top of its 50-foot-high tower was impossible. Yet on this special holiday weekend, bookended by Thanksgiving and the first Sunday of Advent, the church's bell peals once more, an 1879 relic propelled by space-age technology and rung not by hand, but by Father David's iPhone. The new system allows the bell to both toll, the result of the hammer striking the bell, and to swing, which allows the clapper inside the bell to strike with each movement. The bell was dedicated June 23rd at the church's annual picnic. The restoration cost about $25,000, an amount that would have been higher without volunteer support. And in sports, the Dallas Mavericks ended their 3-game road trip with a 129-119 win over the Atlanta Hawks last night. The Mavs entered the game more shorthanded than usual. Luka Doncic, Klay Thompson, and Quentin Grimes were unavailable due to injury and illness. Kyrie Irving played through an illness plaguing several members of the team and led the Mavericks with 32 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. 16 of those points were scored in the fourth quarter. The Mavericks are back at home on Wednesday against the New York Knicks. And on the ice, the Dallas Stars gave up 5 third-period goals on the road at Carolina last night that turned a 3-1 lead into a 6-4 loss. The Stars conclude a 3-game road trip on Wednesday against Chicago. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and for the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. And don't forget to check out the Dallas Morning News Rewards Program for our virtual events. For more info on upcoming events, please visit rewards.dallasnews.com. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from the Dallas Morning News.